Now we're going to look at reference bands and lines. So we make a new sheet. We're going to call it reference lines. A reference line is found on the analytics pane. And it is something that comes and draws a line on your visualization based on the data on the screen. We make a visualization. We're going to draw up category and subcategory into the columns. Reference line is something that draws a line on your visualization based on the data on the screen. Sales onto rows, and we have our bar charts. We're talking about the difference between a cell, the pane, and a table. Go to Analytics. When we go to drag the reference line onto our worksheet, it says that we can add it to a table, a pane, or a cell. We take our subcategory and drag it onto color. Since the subcategory is the lowest level, it's going to identify different colors. If we drag our reference line onto cell, each one of them gets a reference line. On the other hand, if we draw a reference line, if we pull a reference line onto pane, so that's similar to having categories of color, so each of these colors is now a pane. We draw a reference line onto pane. Now we get reference lines based on each pane. And if we take color off, and we take color category off, and so everything is one color, and we take reference line and we drag it onto table, now we have a reference line for the whole table. We want average for each section, so we're going to take category and put it back onto color, so each category has its own color. And then we drag reference line onto pane, and we're getting the reference line based on the computation of average. And it's using the value of sum of sales. It's just using our aggregated version of sales to find the average for each pane. You could also make it total, so it's adding all of those up now and putting in the total reference line for each pane.